Hi there. Sometimes we think that we are performing multitasking to save our time. But are we really doing as a multitask or are we doing a switch task? Let's try to understand what are exactly the switching between your tasks. Let's take one of the tasks and we would try to do this as one of the assignment. But before jumping into the switch task, let me give you an example and the maths behind this. As per the research, focusing on one task at a time gives you 100% of your productivity and your time. Whereas when you're jungling with more than one task at a time, you're actually putting only 40% of the time and you're going to waste at least 20% of your time between switching these things and focusing to that specific point. And that's where juggling these three tasks at a time would be 20% of your productivity and 40 percentage of your loss on your actual context of switching. So you're gonna, when you're trying to work on more switch tasks, you're gonna lose the productivity. That's the output, that's the thing. So this is the graph which we have taken from over the internet, but let's go into one of the tasks and try to simulate what I'm trying to explain here for you. Let's be practical and try to perform this task. So what we can do is you can take a paper and pen and listen my all the instructions and take a watch or put some kind of clock where you can take the time notes between task 1 to task 2, how much time it is taking, and task 3 and the 4, how much time it is going to take. So that's how you can monitor. The first task would be the once you have taken the pen and paper, what you're going to do is you're going to write some letters or some text here. For example, here I have taken as the switching tasks takes more time. And then in the task 2, what you're going to do is you're going to count all the letters or all the characters, the number of characters, and write down how many of them. Okay, you can start doing this now. When I say start, just pass this and you can start doing that. So let's pass this, take a time, that's a clock, and start doing it. Okay, you got some time. Now write the time and somewhere else and make a note of that time. Now let's jump into the another task which you're gonna do it immediately. Let's try to understand how to perform the task 2. So I'll just take the letter character as yes, write it here, and then in the down, I'm gonna take the number for the task 2 as a number 1, and now W, and here I'm gonna put it as 2 because the task 2 has a 2, and I, that is the number 3 here. So you see here, if I try to do it, I may be getting distracted. Now type the T and then 4. So something like this, you start try to do it for the task 1 and task 2, and when I say to start doing this, you just try to do this entire step and make a note of time when you're trying to do it. So I'm gonna say as a pause this video and let's pause and try to do this, pause and do this. And now when you come back, you will just have to compare the time which has taken for the task 1 and task 2 and now the 3 plus 4. So how much it has taken the time, now better than me what I'm trying to explain here as a practically with the math you can experience the switching tasks are completely distracting your time and it's not more efficient way of doing tasks. I hope this makes more practical experience for you.